Hello everybody, Hero by Mom's here. Today I'll be reacting to my horrible spelling by the odd ones out. And honestly, all the words are spelled wrong. Me personally, the only word I ever spell wrong is until, because I always put 2 L's instead of 1 L at the end. But I spell other words pretty good, like weird, fortune, disappoint, politician, Kafefi, okay, I get that, because that's a meme, but, you know, let's just start the video. If you haven't seen the video already, go check them out. If you haven't seen the other ones out already, go watch his videos in 3, 2, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, no.
Okay, class, spell Wednesday.
Teacher.
I don't know how to spell Wednesday. Well, James, just sound it out. Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
So, like this?
Wednesday.
No, James. It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I said sound it out, and that's how you sound it out.
Exactly.
You think you have it bad. Do is spelled with an X.
Oh my.
I think it comes to no surprise that I'm terrible at spelling. I feel like everyone in life falls into 2 categories. Either you're good at math and bad at reading, or you're weird. And if you've seen my other videos, you know that I'm a math boy.
No, I'm a
My mom
reading
told me
boy.
that I have dyslexia because she has dyslexia.
My
and
mom
I have all
has
the symptoms,
dyslexia.
but we never got that
Everyone has it,
diagnosed by a
actually.
doctor, so... You can't make me take my meds, Mom. A lot of
Yee,
times
no
what I do
more
to cover up the fact
no,
that I
don't
spell
do
lower than a
drugs.
first grade level is I will purposely misspell words to the point where it's obviously a joke. You thought I was doing that to be funny, but it's actually because I have zero self-confidence in my spelling, and I don't want anyone to point out my mistakes. I mentioned this in a different video, but in elementary school, I was put into an honors program, and everyone had to take spelling tests a grade ahead of their level. And by
Spelling
everyone,
talk.
I mean everyone except me, because I failed every single spelling test.
He's
So I had to take
Kafefi,
spelling
right?
tests that were on level. Ew. Every week when we took a spelling
I don't
test,
do
I would have to move to the back of the classroom, and the teacher would...
Does anyone still do spelling tests? I don't do spelling tests anymore. Mainly because we're in 6th grade and we should know how to freaking do it, but like in 5th grade we were doing it. I don't get it. And the funny thing is we have a word wall outside, like in the hallway of the 6th grade building, because the 6th grade building is separate from the main building. So, why don't we do spelling tests anymore? I remember spelling tests, they're fun.
Stand right next to me. She'd call out everyone else's word, which had like 8 syllables, like anti-disestablishmentarianism, and then she'd turn
Really?
to me and give me my on-level word. James, your word is cat. Also, one year our class did a spelling bee, and everyone had to participate.
Spelling bee.
I didn't even care that I was the first one out. Hey, that's almost my name. Another thing that I mentioned in a
first
pretty
one,
old
the
video
first
is that I
one
used to
is
have a
Sammy's
speech
children.
impediment when I was little. I
Actually-
couldn't pronounce my O's and I talked like this. I'm good
Dis.
now. Obviously. So every other day during school, I had to go to a speech therapy class, and one day the teacher who taught me how to pronounce my O's, I'll call her Mrs. Kool-Aid, gave me this sheet
Oh,
of paper
yeah.
with a bunch of raindrops on it, and she
Raindrops.
said, for every raindrop on this page, say the word raindrop. But then she just left the room, and I said, well, I'm not going to do this. I didn't say raindrop a single time, because, like, no one was even there. No one would have seen me not saying raindrop. So why would I do something that I didn't want to do?
I did it in case they
The
were
funny part
watching.
is, when she came back, she asked, are you finished saying your raindrops? No. Well, how many did you say? I didn't say any. You stupid child. For some reason. I don't know why. It was probably the easiest
Honestly,
lie in my life
it's
to get
bizarre.
away with.
I
but
go with
that's why I remember this
determination's
story.
better.
I'm still mad at myself for telling the truth. And I had to say raindrop a bunch of times in front of her, and she would only go to the next raindrop until I said it right. And it was terrible. I hurt my feelings. Since I was struggling with reading and spelling, I had to get an IEP. An incredible, excellent
Individual
personality.
education
Which meant I had to
program.
go to a special class for a little bit during school. And the
Special
teacher who
needs
taught this class was none other than Mrs. Cool.
Alright. Special needs class. That's actually pretty funny because I was playing The Sims 3 the other day. Because I don't own Sims 4. I own an Xbox 360. I'm an old dinosaur. But yeah, I had so basically it was me, my wife, and my child. My child was off not to regular school, but school for the extremely disadvantaged. I was like, is my child retarded? And the thing about why they were saying he was retarded, it's funny because I worked at the school at the science program at something with science.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I said it like that. I don't remember anyone ever telling me I was put into a special needs class. I just remember going into speech therapy every other day, and then those classes slowly morphed into teaching me how to read and spell. I don't know, I thought reading this book would have helped me talk better. 2 other kids were in the reading class with me, and I remember the day when reading for me just clicked. Us 3 were given a simple sentence to read. It was about bees. It was so simple. It was literally just, to defend their hive from wasps, bees don't sting the wasp. Instead, they all crowd around the wasp and flap their wings to raise their body temperature, heating up the wasp until it dies.
Ew.
And then Mrs. Kool-Aid asked us, okay, how do bees defend against wasps? And the other 2 kids said, they sting them. And I said, what? No, you moans! Didn't you weed this? Ah! The words in this paper have meaning when placed in a certain order convey information. Also, I never want to get hugged by a bee. So I was in these classes all the way until the 6th grade. I was getting better at reading. It still wasn't great, but I was getting better at it. And one day, Mrs. Kool-Aid said, you know, James, you should try competing in the Battle of the Books. Battle of the Books? Battle of the Books? Battle of the Books!
Oh wow.
Finally,
I'm not wearing headphones,
at my
but
school,
with
Battle of the
headphone
Books was this
users.
competition where students were given a list of 4 books to read within a time limit of like 2 months. I don't remember how long it was. And after however many months it was, the contestants would sit in an auditorium and take turns answering questions about the books.
I
Whoever got the most questions
those.
right would get a pizza party. And that's where the battle part comes in.
Yeah.
We'd kill each other for pizza.
What?
Rounds,
Oh, let's see that.
Books.
Let's read these books. Round 1 was taken by the T-Rex, the Relaxed Rabbit. Just stop having problems, stupid. And the Hardy Boys book, Oh Snap, It's Jesus. What? I did not know there was a Hardy Boys book called Oh Snap, It's Jesus. What? And then round 2 was the Ultimate Fidget. No. Goodbye. No. The Hard Choices by Hillary Clinton, and then Stray Stop Shopping Carts. And round 3 was something by Douglas. I do not like this family. Oh wow. Grandpa voted for Trump. Okay, whatever. And little Bobby's drunk. Whoa. Why did he choose these books? It's funny. But why? The one that got to me was Oh Snap It's Jesus. That was like the best.
So there was a total of 12 books you had to read. And we were allowed to be with a partner, so my partner was TJ.
Yeah.
Hey TJ, do you remember Battle of the Books? Yeah man, it was great. Now you're probably thinking that 4 books in 2 months isn't that hard, especially since they're kids' books. But as someone who didn't read any books on my own outside of school, it was a challenge. But I discovered a way to cheat the system. I discovered something called audiobooks. Instead of having to sit still and read the book, I could just have someone read the book to me. And I would get through the book so much faster. I'd be able to read a book in about 8 hours as opposed to reading a book never, because I would never be able to finish a book on my own. And I was actually able to understand what was going on. I legitimately thought that listening to audiobooks was cheating because of how well it worked. So I never told anyone my secret. Until just now. Please don't tell anyone. Also, I didn't just turn on an audiobook and start playing video games. No, I sat in my bed next to the CD player and followed along with the book, and sometimes I even took notes. I've wanted to talk about my love for audiobooks for so long, but I can't, because then people will think I'm getting paid by a certain company, but I'm not, and I'll prove it. Instead of wasting your money on quality audiobooks made by professionals, you guys should all check out LibriVox.org, where you can listen to free public domain audiobooks, which means there's only old-timey classical books on it, like Aesop's Fables, which in my opinion is all you need. Anyway, TJ and I did the Battle of the Books, and for one of the rounds, TJ was sick, so I had to answer the questions all by myself, and I never forgave him for that. And also, the whole time, I was keeping track of everyone's points, and me and TJ got the most questions right. My math skills are finally being useful. I was already craving the pizza. After the last round, the teacher said, okay, I'll tell you all the points and let you all know who the winner is in a couple of weeks. But since I was keeping track of everyone's score, I already knew we won. I turned to TJ and I said, TJ, guess what? We already... Oh, this is the round that you were sick on. How did I not notice that until just now? But then a couple of weeks go by, and I'm not hearing any news about a pizza party. I was expecting to walk into class one day, and there would just be a pile of pizza boxes waiting for me. But that never happened. The teacher in charge of the competition was the librarian, so one day I went up to her and I asked, "So, did you ever say who won the Battle of the Books? Also, my favorite pizza is barbecue chicken." And she said, "Oh, these two 5th graders won." So the Battle of the Books was for both 5th and 6th graders. I was a 6th grader, so I went to all the 6th grader battles, but apparently there was some low-life 5th grader who got every single...
What I would have done is I would have won two categories. A pizza party for one 6th grader and a pizza party for two 5th graders.
...question right and stole my pizza party! And that's
what I
a
would
valuable lesson. Even when you work hard, you don't always get what you want in life. But that's okay. Because one day, you'll be an adult.
Jesus Christ!
You want without having to read first.
Hello there. Any of you down for a game of soccer? I mean football? This is 100% James. This isn't someone else doing the end card. This is me. This is James. I would never ask someone else to make an end card for me because I was too lazy. You guys should check out the channel Get Mads? Get Mads? Am I pronouncing that right? He helps me edit my videos for my second channel. That's right, I have a second channel with a total of 6 videos. Count them 6. 6 videos. And also, as per usual, I need to thank my colorers who made this video look absolutely amazing. Thanks guys, I appreciate it. Everyone go watch these guys' videos for a solid 4,000 hours, including Mads. And as always, what does James say for his outros again? Strap up if you're going on a bumpy ride. Wait, that's not it at all. Buckle up. Wait, no, that's way too American. Oh yeah, wear your seatbelt.
Always wear your seatbelt. That was actually pretty funny. So yeah, that was my horrible spelling by the odd ones out. Definitely go check them out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and bye guys.